Hi everyone, this is Karen from Blue Rooster Farm, and today I have a special guest in my kitchen. And if you stick around, you're going to find out who is here. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you stuck around. Today in my kitchen, my son has come home for the weekend. And this is Landon. He is my youngest son, and he is here for the weekend. And so he is helping me in the kitchen today because tonight we're going to have a Mexican fiesta, right?
Yep. Fiesta.
Well, maybe we're just eating Mexican food. Who knows? Anyway, he is going to help me cook. He has made what we're going to be making today many times living on his own. And so I thought, well, since I've got other things that I need to be doing, he can be helping me and help videotape this. So it'll go a lot quicker. So we are making
Cowboy Caviar.
Cowboy Caviar today. And if you haven't heard of what that is, we're going to show you. It's something we really enjoy. And I don't know if you know this, but I got this recipe from somebody. Do you know who we got it from?
I do not.
Mary and Kenton.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you were real young, and Abby and Mitch and Drew were real young, we went to some kind of gathering where everybody brought food, and these friends of ours brought this dish. And so we really liked it, and we've been making it ever since. I was trying to find the original recipe today because I thought, well, I want to have the original so I know the amounts. I couldn't find it. I know it's somewhere in a pile, but we've been kind of adding to it and doing it to our tastes. So we're just going to show you how we put it together. But thanks, Mary and Kenton, for showing us this recipe because we have really enjoyed it.
Yep.
So what are we going to do when we turn this camera off?
We're going to chop everything up and get it all assembled, and then we'll come back and put it all together.
Sounds good. See you in a bit. All right, so we are back, and we've got all of our things chopped up. And I told Landon that I'm going to keep my mouth closed. I'm going to be his sous chef. But before I keep my mouth closed, I just want to say he's wearing a white shirt. I don't think he wants to wear any of my aprons because they're kind of girly. So we hope his white shirt stays white.
Better.
Now, when he was a boy, it would not have, but hopefully he's learned to keep his clothes clean.
Now I'm pro.
You're pro. So I'm handing it over and my mouth's closed.
All right. So this is a pretty simple recipe to put together, especially once you have everything chopped. So here we have some kind of roughly chopped tomatoes, some sweet corn from our garden last year that we had in the freezer. We just took it out and put it in a bowl. And we've got probably about a half a red onion and half a yellow onion chopped up here. We've got some Anaheim peppers. These are frozen from our garden last summer, and they are kind of mildly hot, so we may end up not using all these. We'll see. We'll put a little bit in and then try it. And the recipe actually calls for jalapenos, so we're just kind of substituting that for jalapenos. And then these are just red sweet bell peppers that we've got from our garden last year. And then some taco seasoning. And this is some black beans and just red beans that we had canned, Mom canned up. So, and also, most importantly maybe, cilantro that Mom had in the freezer. So basically we're just going to combine all this stuff, taste it, add some more of anything that we need, and then see how it turns out. So first I'm going to go ahead and put in the tomatoes probably. This isn't anything too precise, we're just pouring it in. And some sweet corn. Make sure you get it all out of there.
Okay, may I add something?
Yeah.
I had to ask permission. In the original recipe, it called for shoe peg corn, a canned corn. And so we are using some frozen corn that we had in our garden. So this is a little bit frozen still, which is fine because it's going to need to go in the refrigerator and chill anyway. So I just wanted to do that. Thanks for letting me talk.
Yep, of course. Then we're going to put in our red bell peppers. And those are a little frozen still too, but that'll be okay. And then the onions. And we're just probably going to put in about half of this amount of Anaheim peppers. Probably be about the equivalent of maybe 2 jalapenos. And we'll put in our beans. And the original recipe actually calls for black-eyed peas, I think, but we're just using red beans because that's what we had. And then we're going to add, I'll just add in, this is probably a couple tablespoons of taco seasoning. Probably add about 3/4 of it, and then we can add the rest if it tastes like it needs it.
I'm going to ask permission to talk again.
Yep, go ahead.
I will be putting out a video real soon. I've already made it, of how to make your own homemade taco sauce, and that's what we're using here. So if you need that recipe, stay tuned. It'll be coming out soon. All right.
Yep. And then we're going to pretty much start mixing. Oh, I forgot the cilantro. Add that in. All right, so now pretty much all we have to do is mix it up, get everything incorporated in evenly.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm, it does. Yeah, probably something like that. And then our next step is actually, I might give it a quick taste real quick.
How hot it is. Tastes. Yeah, that's got a kick. It's got a kick. That's okay.
Yep, don't think we need to add any more of the Anaheim peppers.
Woo!
So now we're going to just add some zesty Italian seasoning, or not seasoning, but dressing, and some French style sweet and tangy dressing, and a little bit of lime juice. So about a half bottle, we're going to start with about a half bottle of the French dressing. This just adds some sweetness to it and kind of makes it, I guess, juicy a little bit.
Kind of tomatoey.
Yep.
Tangy.
Yep. And it
sweet,
just kind of,
sweet and tangy.
Yep. Soaks into it and it's really good. Mix that up a little bit. And then we'll probably add, I think, close to half this bottle of zesty Italian. Shake it up first. And this is something you can just, depends on how much you have. You can add however much you want, taste it, see how it tastes, add a little more. So we'll try that. That's probably about a 1/4 of a bottle of that.
What other things could you add to this if you wanted to?
You could add avocado to it. Like you said, you could add black-eyed peas if that's what you had. Probably a variety of different kinds of peppers that you like.
You could add green onions too.
Yeah, green onions.
We sometimes add green onions.
Yep, that'd be good too. But yeah, it's pretty much a recipe that you can kind of make your own.
Should we give it a sample?
Yep, I think now we're gonna give it another taste test.
Now, as it sits, it's going to mix those flavors a lot better. It'll taste better.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the next day. We're going to eat it tonight.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's really good. You did a good job. Who taught you to do that?
I don't know. Only the best.
Oh, yeah,
we'll put in a little
lime juice.
Splash of lime juice too. Probably a tablespoon or so.
it's got a kick. We're using lots of tortilla chips with this.
Yep. All right.
I didn't think those peppers were that hot. They're from last year and I forgot, I guess. Did you double dip?
Mm-hmm.
We double dip.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to make you some Cowboy Caviar, just go back and watch this video again. Again, there was no exact amount of things we added, just things that you like. If there's something that you don't like, leave it out. I know I did have quite a few onions that we were going to put in, and Landon said, "Are you sure we need all those onions?" He's not a big onion fan, so we left part of them out. So, but it's a really good with chips. It's good on taco salads. My husband likes to wrap it up in tortillas and heat it up and eat it.
Yep. It's pretty versatile.
Yeah, it is. And, you could eat on it for a week. We usually have it in the refrigerator for about a week whenever we make it. So we hope you like it, and I hope you enjoyed meeting my son, Landon. I know he's probably going to say, "Mom, I'm never going to do that again."
One-time thing.
And he's got an older brother that's going to have to show you how to make biscuits, I think.
Mm-hmm.
My son, Drew, makes really, really good biscuits, and that's his specialty. And so he's going to come sometime and show you how to make those. But I'm going to get him back. I know I will. He's going to be back. But thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please hit subscribe and like and share this video. We hope you have a great week, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.